My name's Christina, and I'm here with our team, Interstate Paranormal. We are at Wellington Heights in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and we are doing our live tonight on Paranormal Warehouse. Yet again, thank you, Daryl and Mike and everyone in Paranormal Warehouse for taking us on. And we are going to be exploring the first floor with you this evening. We're also going to be doing another live tonight around 11 o'clock from the second floor, so make sure you tune in there also. I'm Christina.
I'm Trista. I'm Bonnie.
I'm Rich.
And we have Tony behind the camera.
Hello everybody. Welcome in tonight and joining us here at the Wellington Heights Nursing Home.
So, come on.
Welcome to Wellington Heights. This is the first floor. This is our staging area for a lot of our equipment. Give you an idea of what it's like on the other side of things from investigating as we move through the
Some of our other. We are in. Is that the only room probably bought?
No, I said the second one too.
You guys did to kill the fight now?
Bad, I think. How's the lighting? Good? Alright.
You can actually turn that. Turn it off. We're good. Yep, that's perfect. Yeah. So to our viewers this evening, we are in what used to be, when this place, this was the operating room. So kind of eerie that later on they turned the place into a nursing home. And this became the kitchen area. So kind of ironically, where they operated on patients, they turned it into a kitchen.
And we're actually only the second team to ever investigate here. So there's very little known about the claims here. We did hear from the people that worked here and from the other team that there are full body apparitions, shadows, knocking, footsteps, the usual. But the history is very, there's not a lot known about it. Originally, this was built, I believe, in the end of the 1800s in certain areas of the building. It was originally a hospital built mainly for the coal miners in the area. Then it was made into a nursing home. So now it's abandoned.
And there was just a noise right behind us as we were speaking.
Where's Rich?
Rich went off to the left. It definitely wasn't Rich. No. Hello?
It almost sounded like the electrical piece turned on.
So actually, normally they do have power to this building, but apparently a lot of people steal. So there's definitely...
Rich was over here. Definitely was not him.
What did I miss while I was getting batteries?
It sounded like electronic or electrical back there. There's no whatsoever.
Well, I had put brand new batteries in my recorder. I turned it on and it was down to 1 bar.
Oh yeah, well, mine starting to die. His died when we were walking.
Yeah, so for our viewers that are just joining in, we're at Wellington Heights in Punxsutawney.
Can you see any?
Various recorder.
All right. So here to bother you. We are not here to hurt you. We are not here to do you any harm. I know you're not here. So I'm sure it's a little. There's a bunch of pieces. These little antennas and lights. You can Go near them. Know that you're here. You have a you can talk into the little recorder. Hear your voice better.
And Trista is using as a flashlight if you want to go ahead and put out. And also over here, you'll see on the ground.
Yeah, well, no, just so that, you know, if you feel like there's something on
This moist. There's a lot of mold going on, so I'm sure we're all going to be happy tomorrow. If you're not busy tomorrow night, make sure you check out the YouTube page again. We are going to help in Pennsylvania. Live weekend for us all.
And it'll be a double live weekend for Paranormal Warehouse on their YouTube channel. And as Christina was speaking about earlier, there's a section of this building that was built, the earliest section of the building that was built in the late 1800s. Stay tuned for our second live this evening around 11 p.m. We will be coming.
It'll probably be 11:30.
Yeah, it would probably be closer to 11:30, but we will be as well. So stay tuned for
Why
that.
don't you show them the room right next to you?
Miss Bonnie is putting in cat balls that we use to try to communicate. So we will try to get some communication going with them.
And they're really easy to touch to them. We'll set them, as you can see, the bag is already glowing, and that's just from walking around. So if any spirits come near it or touch it, it will set them off.
3.
Yeah.
That's fine. So what we have back here is one of the cold storage areas that was reported that they would use for storing patients who were deceased and then convert it into a cold storage for food when it became a kitchen. So I'll back up and you can see the big heavy door here. I'll actually close it so you can kind of, that's me closing the door. Get an idea of what it looked like.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a couple minutes here and we're going to investigate this area and try to get some responses on some of our equipment here.
If you don't want to touch any of the pieces of equipment we have in the room, can you knock on something for us?
How about, can you finish this song for us?
So periodically for the viewers, there is water dripping from the ceiling. You can see Trista just kind of slipped on the floor a little bit. It is a little slippery. So if you see us reacting to things above our head, we will do our best to debunk them from paranormal versus physical things in the environment.
You can actually see right up on like one of the lights. There's comments.
Is there any staff in here? Is there a doctor in here that we can speak to? Tristan, we might have to put those cat balls behind that wall because they're activating.
You gotta get rid of your stack.
So you'll see here, there's one here, and we have a couple surrounding here. There's one there,
And there's one over here.
and there's one there. So for the recorder, that's a couple of us shuffling around. Looks like a storeroom here and a mechanical room.
Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us tonight?
They just started the generator and looks like they're having some tech difficulties with the DVR.
Okay.
So if you hear any clicking from that direction, that's what that is. So it was in interesting on the app on the phone before the word team came up. So yes, we are a team. Did you used to work here? Did you have a staff or a team that you used to work with?
And that's Rich joining in again. He's our tech guy and one of our IT guys. He was out taking care of some of the equipment issues. And just for everybody that knows, we have a team of 16. We're not always together as a team of 16, but when we do lives, we know where our teammates are and there's no contamination. And if there is, like we just did, Christina will tag it and say that was, what it was. What was that?
Is that your stomach?
Nope.
Did you hear
Where
that?
did that come from?
That came from behind Bonnie.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I was just like looking at that door because Tony, we know that just room feels off.
For our live viewers, it sounded like there was a wail or like a moan that came from back in this direction behind Bonnie.
What is it? Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
I don't see it on here. Oh, there it is.
I would say it should be like right at the top there of the list.
Do you see any comments, Tony?
No.
Just one visit.
Good action on the.
I'll leave that open.
Yeah.
Action.
Action.
Okay.
Was that you that we just heard from behind us?
Doctor in here, and we're speaking to a patient.
Well, sorry, that's mosquito. They went buzzing around here.
So Bonnie, for our live viewers, are using a Finette app on the phone that translates energy from the air and words. We, especially when you ask direct questions and you get direct responses, % of stuff we have to throw out. So there's the sky and the app says blue. We kind of have to, agree with red.
Yeah, I think some of the team went upstairs to the second floor. We were having one of the cameras was there was a light, so they went to go check on it. Yeah, Tony, we just.
Alright. Cheryl, is it not buffering anymore? Can you guys see us all right from in here? And Fez, hi Fez, and Donald.
Hello, Donald. Welcome in.
Like shuffling.
Yeah, Tony. So just so you guys know, before we got Christina going on her phone, we were both standing here, and I basically turned like right after me. It sounded like right around here, probably, just like through the doorway almost.
Okay, well, let's move that way.
Okay, do you want to?
I think I kind of, is it weird?
Yeah.
I kind of want to go in the
Where?
live box and close the door for a minute.
Sounds like this gentleman.
Okay.
On the live box with me?
Shuffling,
Yeah,
not
let's go.
much here, because it's wet carpet. Shuffling like crossing over like here, like kind of like that almost.
Alright.
We do have a camera.
I don't know
There's
why.
no energy, so
Well,
you
no,
I
should-
just kind of want to.
other than our cameras and our equipment, we should be getting.
That's why I'm
zero.
not going
Well,
in.
that's what I'm making.
I don't want to
sure.
lose the signal.
I mean, we might get a little residual with like copper wiring and stuff like that in the building, but we shouldn't have anything
Right, that's
anything
what I'm-
high. You shouldn't be getting anything
Yeah.
above like a 0.2 or 0.02.
Yeah. Comfort.
This isn't, I mean, they must have had these piled up, because this is a pretty
Yes.
small room.
That's what they would have done.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in this room with Christina?
I give you permission to touch me, tap me on the shoulder, tap me on the leg, touch that device that I have on the floor.
Just like,
Oh man, is that, I mean, it's probably just rust, but this is like something from a Saw movie.
It's exactly what I said earlier. If you're just joining us, we're live from Wellington Heights.